Eating bun bo hu. Wait, what's that? But for sure, hope it's delicious. Eat my bun. Wait, what? Mr. Sholmes? What, dear madam, what? My thoughts are preoccupied with fancies of release from this dull routine. Jesus, Ingrid, Jesus. Well, it's about the violin. It looks very different to normal, don't you think? What do you mean, Mr. Sato? Oh, Susie's right. Yes. The tone of the wood is completely different. And that's not all. I'm sure there was no crack here before. Wait, it's not even the right size, is it? What's this? I'm terribly sorry to have to tell you this, Mr. Sholmes, but that instrument isn't a violin at all. Then what? I believe it's an entirely different instrument called the viola. What? What? Because he hasn't been able to play his violin, but it looks like it's been stolen and replaced by a viola. What? Oh, Mr. Sholmes, you're right. You are quite right. This isn't my faithful Stradivarius. So what, pray, is this piece of stringed flotsam?
Lol.
Not your faithful performing partner, then? Ah, I see what must have happened. You do, Iris? This is just a simple mix-up. It sounds like Iris might be able to tell us exactly what's happened if we ask her. Oh shit, a mix-up? Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I just noticed on her goggles right in between what's connecting it, it's like the shape of a heart. How cute. Oh, viola. Thank you. There. What did you mean by a mix-up, Iris? Well, you see, this violin, sorry, this viola, I mean, was at Winterbanks until last week. At the pawnbrokers? Not Mr. Sholmes' beloved musical partner. There is a proverb from the East with which you are no doubt familiar, my dear fellows. Always let a beloved child travel. Yes, indeed. So you sent your beloved violin to the pawnbrokers in the hope that it would experience personal growth? Eh? Oh, what a wonderful idea. Last week, I pawned my great analytoscope in order to release my precious instrument. But it would appear Mr. Winterbank mistakenly furnished me with this tawdry fiddle instead. But my ears cannot be deceived by the hollow timbre of this piece of timber. No, but your every sense was deceived by the fact that it just had strings. Pshaw. A fine state of affairs this is. And why I always say, Mr. Naruhodo, Never trust a pawnbroker. They will try to fiddle you every time. But earlier you told us that you could think of a pawnbrokery as an extremely secure vault. Come, Mr. Naruhodo. Dilly-dallying will get you nowhere. Sorry? Crunching your toast with that vacant aspect. Pressing your coffee so obtrusely. Are you not a little embarrassed by your own conduct, considering the urgency with which we are faced? We must visit Mr. Winterbank's brokery at once. That's right, isn't it, Mr. Sholmes? Precisely, Mr. Sato, without a moment's delay. But I haven't finished my bacon and eggs. Bruh. My dear fellow, surely you do not still intend to crunch your bacon with an increasingly vacant aspect, to press your egg ever more obtusely. All right. Say no more. Let's go then. Don't worry, Runo. I'd be happy to heat it up for you again later. Oh, thank you, Iris. As it happens, I am rather curious to see what a British pawnbroker looks like. A new location has been added. Baker Street? A bustling London street on which can be found Mr. Sholmes' office and Winterbank's pawnbrokery. There's a large park nearby too. A pawnbroker shop on Baker Street. Mr. Sholmes is a regular, it seems. Okay, before we move locations, I need to use the restroom, so I will be back in a few minutes. So you're not necessarily paying for the avatar itself, but if you do subscribe to the channel, you do get your own avatar. Look at all the different things in the window of this shop. And just a FYI to anyone that is not a sub, if you save up 10,000 bones, then you can use the channel point redemption called gift sub, and then I'll gift it to you. Ah, that's Winterbank's, the pawnbrokery. Or Windy Banks. It looks much smarter. It looks much smarter than a pawnbroker's in Japan, doesn't it? Maybe that's supposed to say smaller? I don't know how it looks smarter. Yes, you're right. Or, I guess it look. Yes, you're right. I find pawn shops at home rather inapproachable, personally. It reminds me of tearfully parting with my favorite fountain pen. I felt so miserable. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger, Mr. Naruhodo. Appreciate you, Susato. It shows that I'm a subscriber here for 3 months. That's weird. No, I only... Well, it says... Like, when I click on your name, it says previously subbed for 3 months. But no, like, next to your name, there would actually be a badge. Like the badges that Joe has, as well as like Chin Double. Like those are the sub badges. So you would have the same sub badge as Linda Cater. She has said that many times before, hasn't she? Maybe, I'm not 100% sure, but that fucking expression. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger, Mr. Naruhodo. Baker Street. Oh, so this is Sholmes' suite. Damn, dude, nice ass building, bruh. It's already been 2 months since we started taking lodgings here above Mr. Sholmes' office. I still can't quite believe it. I never expected things would turn out like this. Oh, I know! To actually be sharing accommodation with the world's greatest detective. Ah! If I ever find myself before a court of law now, I will have not one regret. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd be happy to defend you, of course. All right. Let us go inside the pawnbrokery, shall we, chat? Bears, MrSamKim, the derpy dog face. Well, it's not letting me sub, so I don't know what to do. That is a bug that I have seen other people deal with as well. Or it has happened to other people recently. It's all good, Paula. You're here hanging out. And that's more than enough.
April, Windy Bank's Pawnbrokery.
So, this is a British pawnbrokery. Oh my! There are all sorts of tools and contraptions in here that I've never laid eyes on before. Susato-san, and that spark of wonder in your eyes.
Subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Nez! Thanks for gifting a sub to Paula Chant. Welcome back to the Samscribers, Paula. There you go, now you got that badge. Appreciate it, Nez. Thank you very much, dude. First gift sub in the channel. Can we get some cheers, hearts, and hype in the chat, please? Much love, dude. Thank you. I was trying to sub and resub to some streamers a few days ago, and...
That's a penis.
And to the sub thing. And... tool the sub thing to work? Oh, it wasn't working for you too, Mystic? Contraptions? Craigasm? Bahadur, welcome back, dude. How you doing, man? Gonna be checking out Triangle Strategy this Friday, or the Saturday morning, bruh. Thank you, Nez. It's very, very kind of you, man. Thanks for spreading that love and gifting a sub to Paula Chan. Cheers, dude. Now, Paula, if you refresh the stream, or if you, just click on the stream avatar's extension, you should be able to choose and customize your avatar. Susato-san, and that spark of wonder in your eyes. You can't wait to scour the shelves, can you? I get the impression you enjoy places like this? Oh yes! I don't know why, but seeing such a lot of things I don't understand is a real thrill for me. My dear fellows, let us not forget why we are here. Oh, Mr. Sholmes! We are calling on matters of business, not pleasure. In the Robodome? Oh wow, dude. Look, dude. He's throwing them fisticuffs at Susato. She's like, bitch. And clearly Mr. Sholmes means business too, judging from the spark of fury in his eyes.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes, sir. Welcome back.
Did you hear that brazen welcome? Well, yes. We are potential customers after all. We are disgruntled customers, Mr. Come! The fight is afoot! Why is he shadowboxing? I know, right? Isosceles triangle height! Oh, I saw another review today, Bahadur, and I'm like, I might just buy it. And I'm pretty sold. Oh, you couldn't get this. Okay, so it looks like, yeah. So it looks like it's been a bug for, yeah. I don't know how many people, but yeah, it's definitely something's going on. He's throwing hands. Oh my goodness. Nice emote, Ness. He's ready to box like a boxer or brawl like a real fighter. We've got a new character. Naturally, you will recall this, which I retrieved from you some days ago.
Yes.
This second-rate fiddle is not my faithful instrument, Mr. Windybank. The color of the wood is different. It has holes in it. It's not even the same size, you fucking bloody wanker. A wonderful summary of our observations, Mr. Sholmes.
Oh, I'm so very sorry, sir. How utterly unforgivable of me. An inexcusable mistake for a pawnbroker. Please, forgiveness.
Looks like he's using a shake weight.
There is only one way to make amends. I shall have to take my own life. Oh! 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 Holy shit!
I don't think that will be necessary, do you?
If I may just say one thing before I pop off.
Ah. Yes?
It was you, sir, Mr. Soames, who took it upon himself to remove the item the other day, I believe.
He was doing the amino? Whoa there! What's up, Phoenix? Welcome back. Wait, what do you mean? Shit, I had to do a little spit take? Spitaki?
It was you, sir, Mr. Soames, who took it upon himself to remove the item the other day, I believe.
Sorry.
As I recall, I entered the storeroom to fetch a violin when I heard, "Ah, here it is."
You did?
And when I turned to controvert you, you had taken the viola and left, sir. However, there can be no doubt that the blame lies firmly at my door for allowing you to leave. So I shall not grumble or grouse any longer. May this guilt die with me.
No, stop, my dear fellow. The fault is mine. Phew. It would appear that the fight is over. I do humbly apologize, Mr. Windybank. Evidently, my questionable disposition precipitated this tragedy.
Well, you wouldn't be Mr. Herlock Soames without that. Questionable disposition, how would you?
I do believe you may be right, sir. Spit take. When you spit out a drink in surprise. Oh, okay. Welcome back, Phoenix. Susato is disappointed he didn't pull the trigger. Spitaki mushroom! It's either laugh or cry, I suppose.
You are, it must be said, one of my more challenging customers. I needn't remind you of the peculiar collection of items you've brought through my door in the past.
Oh? Peculiar items?
In the extreme, ma'am. For example, the unpublished manuscript of an eponymous work. The novels of Herlock Sholmes or some such.
Oh my! A new full-fledged novel? And unpublished? A story I've yet to read, you mean? I need it!
Lul!
Forgive me!
Wait, before you die, you must tell me more! She just cares about the book.
Oh my god.
Enjoy the lurk, Paula. I must know more. Tell me everything. Wow. Susato-san is really fired up now. Is there really an unpublished story under this very roof?
Well, one day the gentleman here brought in an old metal chest, you see.
I should like to entrust this to your care for a while, Mr. Winterbank.
For a chest like that, 1 shilling, sir. Not a farthing more.
It houses something of very great value indeed. The latest manuscript recounting the adventures of one Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
I beg your pardon? A manuscript? You wish to deposit a manuscript?
Indeed, I do, for I am confident it will be quite safe here.
And that was that. As such, Mr. Sholmes' latest tale of otherworldly mystery lies dormant in my storeroom.
Mr. Sholmes, is that really true? Do I sense that someone doesn't want to talk about this? I continue to pay your fee, do I not? Then kindly continue to store my belongings securely.
Of course, sir. Of course. They're safe and sound with me, I assure you. On my life.
This is all very strange. I wonder, could I ask you something?
Ah, a gentleman from the east, I see. Yes, that's Sable's suit. I suppose I could offer you 6 pence for it. Without wishing to offend, the tone is somewhat, dull.
Sorry?
Aha! But for your splendid attire, ma'am. 5 guineas, no less. The colors are exquisite. The design, exotic. Eastern artistry at its finest, may I say.
Oh my! 5 guineas, you say? How interesting. Why do I feel as though I've suffered some sort of defeat here? Actually, I was hoping to ask you about your business. I've heard it said that pawnbrokeries are used rather like banks here in London.
Yes, sir. Indeed. Many of my customers utilize the establishment as you describe. I appraise their items and offer them a proportionate loan and 2 months of secure storage. If, in that time, they repay the original sum to me, plus the agreed interest, their items are happily returned.
Well, what happens if they don't pay you the money?
Then the items are offered for sale in my shop, as you can see on the shelves behind me.
So you never sell items before the 2 months has passed then?
That's right, ma'am, that's right. Which means some considerable responsibility rests on my shoulders. Should a customer's precious belongings be lost, the only recompense is for me to end it all.
The very idea, Mr. Windybank, is an absurdity. One should never talk of one's demise so casually. Says the man who was telling us all it was a good day to die only this morning.
Bruh.
And let us not forget that I have already helped you take measures to ensure such a tragedy never occurs. Oh? What sort of measures? I engineered a simple device, which Mr. Windybank has installed here in his shop. I call it the red-handed recorder. Is that not so, Mr. Windybank? What was that deep sigh about? Elliot, welcome back to the stream. Sounds good, Lindicator. No problem, no problem. Cheers, Elliot. Happy Tuesday. Happy Ace Attorney Tuesday. How you doing tonight? Red-handed recorder. What on earth is a red-handed recorder? Use your eyes, my dear fellow. There are 2 just below the ceiling. Well, let me switch out the batteries for one of these Joy-Cons. Use your eyes, my dear fellow. There are 2 just below the ceiling. I can see what appears to be a camera attached to some sort of timing device. Very astute. It is indeed a camera, furnished with some 100 pieces of celluloid film. And every 30 minutes precisely, the camera automatically records the appearance of the shop.
Here, I have an example I can show you.
Oh, look, there's like a picture of a dog next to that book. Make sure you don't kick the switch, dog. I knew you were gonna mention that, Ingrid. God damn it.
God damn it, Ingrid. In your face. You're lucky that I love your face.
Ah, yes, a print from the camera set to record the activity at the shop counter. I developed a special type of film so sensitive it produces a crystal clear image even in darkness. Really? That's extraordinary. It's like security cameras before there are security cameras. They just take pictures every 30 minutes. Yes, you can clearly see the counter and the door behind it. Look. So, you see, were someone to enter the premises with ill intent, his identity would be summarily exposed. But Did you not say that the photographic prints were taken at 30-minute intervals? Indeed, as you say, my dear madam. Then what if the incident were to occur in between times? Exactly, Susato. It's what I'm thinking. It's what I'm thinking. One could say that would be a cruel twist of fate.
I must confess, your devices have been giving me some cause for distress of late.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Winterbank. Surely they are anything but distressing. Reassuring is the word.
It's the cost of the film, sir. You most graciously placed not one, but 2 cameras in my shop after all. Which means I must pay for nigh on 100 utterly useless prints every single day. I'm afraid the cost of the film will break me before I'm very much older.
Nevertheless, a small price to pay to ensure the safety of my preferred pawnbrokery, no? My dear fellows, we verge on an age where safety and security come at a price.
Heaven help us. Now then, Mr. Sholmes, allow me to return your precious violin.
Ah, the very thing! Thank you, Mr. Winterbank.
Perhaps this might mark the end of the peculiar items you tried to pop, Because if anything were to happen to one of them, this would be the only answer.
I really think you ought to stop waving that gun around. Someone could get hurt.
Fear not.
Who farted?
Fear not, Frank.
Oh my god. That was well timed. That was well timed.
Cool.
Yes, I did it. Ingrid. You little shit. Oh, that was beautifully timed. And Redneck, welcome back to the stream. How you doing, man? Happy Tuesday, bro. Sorry?
I've only loaded a single bullet, so no one but myself could possibly be harmed.
That's not really what I meant. Good day to you then, Mr. Winterbank.
It's been a pleasure as always, Mr. Sholmes.
So, Mr. Naruhodo, now we can explore at last. Woohoo! Let us see, shall we? Ooh, look at this cute little horse. What an assortment of things there are on these shelves here. Crockery, footwear, clocks, and watches. Almost anything you care to imagine. Oh no, Redneck, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Did you get into an accident or something? What happened? Those are forfeited items offered for sale by the pawnbroker. What does that really mean, though? When you pawn or colloquially pop an item, the broker loans you money against its worth. He stores the item for an agreed period of time, after which the loan must be repaid. If not, he is free to display it in his shop for sale at a price of his choosing. Oh, yes. Now you've explained it, I'm noticing little price tags on everything. Of course, simply by paying the agreed interest on the loan, one can extend the period of safekeeping. So you may pawn that black garb of yours without fear, my dear fellow. My treasured university uniform? Never! It embodies my student spirit. Dad reflexes met disabled veteran body, which led to broken bones. Oh no, redneck. I'm so sorry to hear that, dude. Fuck. Shit, man. I hope you recover soon, dude. Which bones did you break, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, man. Yeah. I can only imagine, dude. I've only sprained my ankle, and fuck, dude, I was bitching about that. I hope you don't have to get like any surgery or anything. Broken ribs on the back of my torso, right below my shoulder blade, which is what exactly broke them. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, excuse me. Fuck, man. Yeah, dude. I hope you feel better soon. Yes, thanks for stopping by the stream, man. Look at this. What could this lovely big shiny box be? That, my dear madam, is a music box. Surely you have such things in your own country. Oh my! Yes, but I've certainly never seen one so large before. Shall we listen a while? But hey, my 3-year-old didn't get hurt. I took the brunt of the fall. That's good. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you're in so much pain, dude. Glad your daughter is okay, though. Ah, what a sublime sound. It's like the music of angels. I've never heard anything like it before in my life. Oh, son, got it. Who headbutted... Rainbow, please! Who headbutted the 9-year-old daughter on his way up to run to mama. I've never heard anything like it before in my life. This particular specimen is of the larger variety, commonly found in public houses and restaurants. There is a metal disc inside on which the notes to be played are recorded. Simply by replacing the disc with another, any music you care to imagine can be played. Like Rickroll. Never gonna give you up.
God damn it!
Angelic music making me sleep like a lullaby. My goodness, what a simply delightful machine. Indeed. Though their popularity has waned recently with the development of the gramophone, of course. Science and technology advance at such an overwhelming pace. Amen to that, Susato. There seems to be a little door hidden behind that curtain there. That leads to the storage room, where Mr. Winterbank keeps articles that are currently in pawn.
Ah, I see.
There's nothing of particular interest inside. I certainly wouldn't recommend any larcenous activity. Recommended or not, it's not something I tend to do. There is but one key, and Mr. Winterbank keeps it in his pocket at all times. Before he sleeps, he places it into a small pot which he slides under his pillow.
How on earth do you know about that, Mr. Sholmes?
I am a detective, sir. It is my business to know what others do not. I am frequently assailed by information that I neither care for nor wish to retain.
Mr. Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes, you are a wonder.
And the prime suspect if this pawnbrokery is ever burgled.
Look at that enormous ledger open on the counter there.
Mr. Winterbank is, if nothing else, very particular about recording the items he accepts. He'd have to be. Otherwise he'd get himself into all sorts of trouble. Which might explain the thing that catches my eye far more than the ledger. This revolver here. Do not entertain even a single thought of pilfering an article herein, my dear fellow. I assure you, Mr. Winterbank would not hesitate to draw that weapon with a speed belying his portly size. Oh, you don't mean he'd... blow his brains out? Indeed. In recompense for his blunder. That's not dark.
Oh my. But in any case, of course we would never do such a thing. How could you even suggest it?
Alright, so I think that's everything to examine. Actually, wait. What is this?
Now, what do you suppose this rather enormous machine does?
It seems to have two little windows for looking through. Allow me to enlighten you, my dear fellows. What you are looking at is a stereoscope.
The stereoscope? Fascinating.
It is aptly named, I assure you. Look through the eyepieces and see for yourself.
Oh, I should be delighted to. Excuse me a moment while I just have a look.
Just before you do, there is something I should point out. My dear fellows, in order to see the image properly, stereoscopically, as it were, you will need to be cross-eyed. However, if that is beyond you, it is of little consequence today.
Alright then, I'm going to try it. Ah! Mr. Naruhodo, you must see, at once!
Alright then. So, I need to be cross-eyed, like I'm trying to look at my own nose. What the? I don't believe it. It's just a photographic print, but it seems like you could reach out and touch it. Yes, the sense of depth is startling, is it not? Stereoscopes are one of London's many fads. They are often found in little stalls in the park. People queue for hours to see them.
Why? Why are people meddling with such black magic?
Black magic? It is no magic, my dear madam. It is, well, far too complicated to explain at present. We shall save this lesson for another day.
Oh.
Oh, Susato, so sad. That's not a calendar you could easily miss, is it? 15th April. Today's date.
Yes, that's not for sale, I must point out. It is an Eastern-style page-a-day calendar. Every night at midnight, I tear off the front page to reveal the following day's date.
The perfect calendar for a tearaway fellow such as yourself, Mr. Winterbank. And who was it who walked out of here with the wrong violin before?
Well, when the agreed storage period has passed without repayment, articles are forfeited, you see. So I have to keep a close eye on the date. It's something of a pawnbroker's obsession, you might say.
Oh, yes. I can see you're very dedicated to your job. Look at this! Whatever could it be used for? I have no idea. Ah! There's a small catch just here. Look! Hmm? We're going to open it, aren't we? Oh my! That's amazing! It has some sort of spring-loaded mechanism. Which we'll never manage to put back to the way it was before. Hmm? What are you two doing? What? Us? Nothing. No, nothing at all. Whatever this device is, it seems to have a pair of little windows to look through. I feel as though I've seen something rather similar to this elsewhere.
What? Only tuppence for it? That ain't fair and you know it! The article is barely worth a penny, miss. I cannot offer more.
Sounds like there's an argument brewing over by the counter. Come on, that can't be right. Have you even had a proper butcher's at it?
I've seen all I need to see, young girl.
Oh, it's her. Gina Lestrade. She's the one that tried to steal one of, was it Herlock's devices? Actually, no. Iris's devices. Wait. Don't we know? I'm sure I recognize her. Oh, yes! It's the young lady from Mr. McGilded's trial 2 months ago. Yeah, she's the one that shot that fucking smoke grenade into the courtroom.
Her name is Gina Lestrade, my lord. She's a chancer. Earns her crust among large crowds relieving people of their purses. What's commonly called a pickpocket.
She's got a pretty badass outfit, I'll admit. Gordon Bennett, you lot! Hello, Miss Lestrade. I hope you've been well. What you remember me then, do you? Well, I remember being completely surrounded by smoke, that's for sure. So, what you doing in here? Down and out like the rest of us. Nothing to eat. Come to pop that black weasel. Sorry, can't have you. What is it about this black uniform that makes everyone comment on it? Good day. Unless I'm much mistaken, you would be the young pickpocket who stole our experimental smoke grenade launcher. Mr. Sholmes. So, you have something of value to pawn, do you? Allow me to see the article and I shall negotiate with Mr. Winterbank on your behalf. Pull the other one. I don't need no help for some stuck-up D. Get out of my business. Go on, or I'll make trouble for you. As you wish, Miss Lestrade. I will happily remove myself from your presence. Puppies, welcome back, dude. How you doing, homie? Cheers! Hope you're having a nice Tuesday.
Puppies.
He's really done it. He's gone.
I'm sorry, but as I said, there really is no room for negotiation here.
What is that thing he has in his hand? Some kind of metal disc? And you, go on, leave me alone. Oh, Miss Lestrade, just pretend we aren't here. We shan't be offended in the slightest. Susato-san can really stand her ground when she wants to. Hey, whatever. Doing great, man. Starting up the 5th and final case in the great Ace Attorney adventures. Yeah, I actually had I had jury duty today and they wanted me to report. But as I started driving to the courthouse, I got a message. They're like, oh, no, never mind. You don't need to come. I was like, all right, sweet. Like, thank you for your service. I'm like, yeah, dude, just do that every time. Bro, San Diego was fun as hell. Oh, dude, fuck yeah, dude. Hells yeah, man. The, was it engagement party, right? Or not engagement party, but it was like a bachelor party before your friend's wedding. Did you get some good eats? What was the highlight, dude? Somehow, I didn't really think you were the sort of person who'd use a pawnbroker, Miss Lestrade. Yeah, well, I am, all right. I'm a Londoner just like everyone else. That a problem, is it? No, not at all. It's just that, well... Oh, I get it. I know what you're thinking. That thing probably don't even belong to her. Probably got it on the dive, didn't she? Yeah, I can see it written all over your Chevy. I can see it written all over your Chevy Chase. Got some bomb ash fish tacos and pokey. Nice, dude. Sam, I have internet. I can watch stream in full quality. Let's go.
Fuck yeah, Anthony! Welcome back to the stream!
How was the weather out there, by the way? Our Airbnb had a hot tub and was pretty much near everything. Our friend to be married totally blacked out. It was pretty lit. Where was the wedding at? Glad you had a good time though and had some good eats. Cheers, Anthony. Much love, bro. Hope you're having a nice week. Well, I might have been thinking something along those lines. You're not going to deny it, Mr. Naruhodo? Alright. Alright then, I'm just going to come out and ask you straight. Do you pawn things that you steal from other people? Well, I don't know how best to answer that, really. suppose. Sometimes. You're not going to deny it either, Miss Lestrade? But not this time, alright? I swear! That thing belongs to me! The disc that Mr. Windibank is holding. Perhaps we should see what he has to say about all this. Oh, damn. I'm sorry to hear that, puppies. But okay, for sure. Wedding's gonna be next month. That's lame, though. You couldn't go kayaking. Out here, weather is back and forth, TBH. Yeah, it's been pretty warm during the daytime and it gets chilly at night. Happy Thursday, guys and girls. And I suppose MrSamKim. Pug! Welcome back, dude. Happy Tuesday, bro.
Lul.
Cheers, Pug. How you doing, man? Good morning, good sir. Or actually, it's Wednesday morning for you now, since you're in the UK. You already got your suit and all that stuff ready to go, puppies, for the wedding? And what was it, Anthony? For your internet, what ISP are you using? And what's your how much down are you getting, like speed wise? I appreciate you, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Look at Mr. Windibank watching diligently over his shop. There are still so many things I'm curious about. I don't believe this is a time for browsing, Mr. Naruhodo. We should probably see whether that argument's been resolved yet, I suppose. Nice, nice. Right on, puppies. You better take some pics, bruh. I know you don't use social media, but you gotta post it on the Discord, then. Let me see that fly-fitted suit. Boy! Wait. I think we're supposed to talk to... Ah, there we go. Miss Lestrade's disc. Mr. Windibank? What exactly is this metal disc that Miss Lestrade has brought in? It seems to have hundreds of tiny little bumps on its surface.
Ah, this is a music disc, you see, for use inside a music box.
In a music box? What? You don't even know what a music box is? You Eastern lot ain't too savvy, eh? I know what a music box is. I've just never seen one of these discs before.
The small protrusions on the metal disc encode the tune to be played by the music box. You simply insert the disc and set the machine going, and the beautiful music plays.